I always wanted to be a prayer partner here. A couple of years ago, I came out to put in an application to be a prayer partner. The day I came back, Linda was on the phone with my pastor. So I knew it was the day for me to come. And so I started volunteering. I love it. It became my family. Cornerstone became my family. Oh, I came to help with the family time, and I went home, and I had 2 phone calls that really shook me. The first one was a call from my sister to pick her up from the doctors. He was hospitalizing her for pneumonia and bronchitis. And then I got a second phone call that really rocked me. It shook me. It was a call from my granddaughter that she had been rearrested. She had 3 DUIs. And when I got that phone call, I plummeted. I had really struggled with depression for years and years, and I didn't want to go back to that ever again. I did not want to be depressed. And the still small voice said, turn on Cornerstone. And I turned on Cornerstone, and there was a speaker on, and almost everything he was saying I could relate to, you know, because the joy of the Lord is my strength. And I was feeling down. I think that was the key to my not going back into that deep depression, because I heard a message that was encouraging, that gave me a lot of hope. And he told about a pledge that he had given. And he just sounded so sincere. And before I knew it, I had my checkbook, and I was writing a check. And I said, wait a minute, you don't have any money in this checkbook. And I said, but by faith, I'm going to write this check. And I did. It was a check for $500. And I know I didn't have $500, but I believed God. I believed that he would provide that. So I was watching him about 4:30. By 6:30, I was standing at the top of my steps, praising the Lord, just like, you know, like I had just gotten saved all over again. And I went to the mailbox. There was a check in there for $1,300, and I really began praising the Lord. Within, you know, before 24 hours was up, almost had tripled the amount of the pledge. So I was just thanking God. My sister got healed, you know, and she came home. And in February, my granddaughter was free. She went back to school. She was on a very rigid program, but she graduated, and she's a licensed practical nurse. She's also going for her registered nurse, and she did it. You know why people should support Cornerstone? Because it's real. Prayer works, and you have people that really care. And I find that I have divine appointments. Sometimes some of the things, the very things that God has brought me out of are the calls that I get, you know, and now I can have compassion for people. I can be knowing that the God that we call on is a God that answers prayer.